Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. So today I'm just going to show you where the chilies are in regards to how they've grown. I think quite a few of these are ready for potting on. Some of them are starting to get that real hint of that first pair of true leaves, so that's what we'll try and get sorted at some point very shortly. But you'll notice when you have a look at the growing space, I've actually made it a little bit wider, so hopefully when I pot these on into larger pots, you should be able to they should be able to fit underneath the Growlights and still continue to grow. So okay, let's show you how they are now. Okay, as you can see, it's daylight outside, but it's not a massive amount of daylight coming through that window, at least not for this lot of chilies. So we've still got the Growlights on, and you'll notice there's a slight difference between that one and that one. Oh, and indeed these. So generally, plants only really need blue and red light, really, in terms of their growth. The other wavelengths, a lot of the time, they're not used for much other than kind of, I suppose, warming up, but that excess light is used to kind of convert it into heat, and that's made into kind of heating up the leaves just to make sure that they're at an optimal temperature for respiration and for the photosynthesis. But you see these blue lights and the red lights, so the blue lights help in that making that chlorophyll. So as you can see, there's quite a few of these plants now have got to the stage where they've got that second pair of true leaves coming. So what we'll do is we'll actually pot these on, and we'll probably bury them up to probably about here into the pots. I've got some quite large deep pots. I say large deep pots. I've got some trays from Container Wise, which these will be potted on into, and then we'll bring them back up here again, back under the lights to actually continue their growth. So as you can see, almost all of them have germinated. There's a few that haven't, and the ones that haven't are generally things like either really hot ones, or these ones where I know if I have had the seeds for quite a while. They will come. It just unfortunately takes a bit longer for older seeds to kind of get their bum in gear and decide to grow. But so like I said before, I'm really impressed with the quality of some of these seeds from the companies I've got them from this year. So yeah, so these are all super hots. So again, Sepia Serpent was one I had from probably 2 years ago, and these Trinidad Scorpions again from a couple of years ago. But everything else just seems to be growing really well. And I don't know whether you can see from here, I've got this Uchi Cream. You see this one here? Look at the gorgeous leaves on that. Absolutely fantastic. So this is a variegated white and green leafed chili, which is supposed to look fantastic when it gets to be an adult plant. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that actually looks like. But I'm getting a really good mix of chilies from growing from all of these. So these are all super hots on this side. And as I said in that other video, the space chilies are absolutely fantastic in terms of their germination rates. Not had any problems with them at all. Right. But you can see this is double layer now. So if I get some big trays in there, I can actually put them widthwise. Again, that growing space. Again, stops the wife from complaining that everything's all over the floor with lights above it and hanging off the radiators and things like that, which I've done probably for the last 4 or 5 years. So this is a little bit more organised this year, which I'm quite pleased. Okay, so the first thing we'll be probably potting on is the space chilies. So we'll do that at some point today. Right. So it's all go. Exciting times for a chili grower. These times when you know you've got things growing and that germination, because there's always that worry when you plant anything, especially these hot chilies and especially super hot chilies, that it's that nothing's going to grow and you're going to be left with kind of empty pots at the end of it. And you don't want that. You want something at least that you can try and get in the ground or get in a pot and then give you some fantastic, hopefully some fantastic pods that you can use for all manner of different things like sauces and jams, and the number I've actually just thrown straight into the freezer because they freeze really, really well from nothing is unbelievable. So I'm still using probably some chilies from 2 years ago. Again, it just depends what taste you want in the thing you're actually growing. So for example, I grew a lot of red Savina, which are a really, really nice habanero chili and fantastic in Caribbean cooking. So if you're cooking jerk chicken or something like that, where it asks for a Scotch bonnet, you can use one of these red Savina chilies and the taste is wonderful. Anyway, I'll leave that there for now. I'll say I'll come back to you relatively soon with a new video on potting these on, and we'll see where we go from there. So yeah, I'm excited so much for I don't think there's many of these that haven't germinated. Really, really chuffed. Anyway, all the best, guys. Take care. Bye bye.